If you're in the transport business and you're not using the Tesla Semi, you're basically leaving stacks of cash on the table. Seriously, why wouldn't you want to save money? Unless you've got something against profits, it's time to pay attention, because Tesla's latest electric truck is not just another fancy EV, it's a financial game changer. Tesla is rolling out the Semi Gen 2, an upgraded beast of a truck that promises not only incredible performance but a massive edge in cost savings. Elon Musk recently confirmed a groundbreaking feature that makes the total cost of owning a Tesla Semi up to 30.2% lower than any other truck on the market. Let that sink in. That kind of savings could redefine how transport companies operate. With the Semi factory in full gear, Tesla is ready to roll out units to all pre-order customers, and by the end of this year, they'll be widely available to anyone who wants in. Elon made it clear during the Q4 earnings call. This truck isn't just about going green, it's about making smart business decisions. With production targets reaching up to 50,000 units per year, Tesla is clearly not playing around. The demand is already sky-high. Many companies have thrown down a $5,000 reservation fee to secure their spot in line. Some of the early units have already gone to Tesla's own logistics, hauling around 20,000 battery packs every day between Nevada and Fremont. PepsiCo, a major player in the early adoption of the Semi, has received part of its 100-truck order. And from what they've seen so far, it's exceeding expectations. Let's talk range. The Tesla Semi, fully loaded at 82,000 pounds, is clocking in around 400 to 500 miles per charge. That's not just theory, it's been tested in the real world. These aren't empty trailer numbers either. We're talking a full payload. A 23,000 pounds tractor, a 12,000 pounds trailer, and 47,000 pounds of cargo. Despite the weight, the Semi still pulls a 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 20 seconds, a mind-blowing feat for a Class 8 truck. Companies like DHL, one of the biggest freight movers on the planet, tested the truck over 3,000 miles. What they found was stunning. The Semi averaged just 1.72 kilowatt-hours per mile, even better than Tesla's own estimates. Climbing steep grades? No problem. While diesel rigs often crawl up 10% inclines at 30 miles per hour, the Tesla Semi maintains 60 miles per hour, fully loaded. This not only boosts delivery times but gives drivers a smoother, safer ride. So what makes the Tesla Semi such a monster on the road? Aerodynamics. Most of a truck's energy goes into pushing air out of the way. Traditional diesel trucks have a drag coefficient between 0.5 and 0.8. The Semi's is just 0.35. That's on par with passenger cars. Tesla did this by reimagining the shape of the truck, rounded corners, sleek surfaces, even swapping bulky mirrors for aerodynamic camera stalks. Pair that with Tesla's megawatt charging, which can add up to 400 miles of range in 20 minutes. And we're talking about a whole new level of logistics efficiency. Drivers can charge during their mandatory rest breaks instead of wasting hours refueling or idling. And this isn't just for the big players. While large freight companies were the first to get in line, Tesla is opening up orders to smaller fleets and independent operators as well. So far, over 500 units have been produced, and every single one is equipped for full self-driving. Imagine how much easier trucking gets when drivers can let the system handle long hauls, reducing fatigue and improving safety. That's no longer a dream, it's the near future. One of the biggest reasons to make the switch? Fuel savings. Diesel prices are all over the place, thanks to global conflicts, supply chain issues, and refinery hiccups. A standard diesel truck can burn through 20,000 gallons of fuel a year. At $4 per gallon, that's $80,000 annually. Multiply that by a fleet of 10? That's $800,000 a year in fuel alone. The Tesla Semi? At 1.7 kilowatt-hours per mile and an average electricity cost of 10 to 15 cents per kilowatt-hour, you're looking at $17,000 to $25,500 per truck annually. That's a savings of over $55,000 per year per vehicle. Over 5 years, one truck can save your company $250,000. PepsiCo's already seeing that. With 86 semis in their fleet, they've slashed fuel costs and reinvested the savings into building out their EV infrastructure. But it's not just about fuel. Maintenance costs are another killer for diesel trucks. A major engine repair? That's $20,000 gone. Add regular oil changes, emissions repairs, and transmission issues, and it's easy to spend $30,000 to $50,000 on upkeep over 5 years. The Tesla Semi's electric drivetrain has fewer than 20 moving parts, compared to 2,000 plus in a diesel engine. No oil changes, no exhaust system failures, just reliable performance. Tesla's regenerative braking is another game changer. Traditional trucks need brake pad replacements every 100,000 to 150,000 miles. The Tesla Semi's pads? They could last 500,000 miles or more. That's not just good for the books, it's a whole new way of thinking about fleet durability. Plus, with solar-powered charging becoming more common, companies are moving toward total energy independence. At Frito-Lay's facility in Modesto, California, they've installed a massive solar farm and Tesla battery storage system. Now they're powering their trucks with pure sunlight. Goodbye fuel bills. Charging infrastructure is another concern people raise, but Tesla's already ahead of the curve. The megacharger network is being expanded specifically for the Semi. Fast, reliable, and strategically located, it ensures that truckers can stay on the move without delays. And with federal and state incentives, like California's HVIP program offering up to $120,000 per truck, the upfront cost difference between diesel and electric is shrinking fast. That's why companies like JD Logistics in Texas started with just 5 semis, and after only 4 months of testing, announced plans to fully transition to an all-electric fleet by 2028. They're projecting $4 million in fuel savings over the next 5 years alone. At the end of the day, the message is clear. If you're still running diesel trucks, you're bleeding cash. The Tesla Semi isn't just a tech marvel, it's a financial no-brainer. Lower fuel costs, reduced maintenance, better performance, and an all-around smoother ride for drivers. As the industry evolves, those who stick with the old ways will be left behind. The future of trucking isn't on the horizon, it's already here.